showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Syracuse Orange taking on the Louisville Cardinals. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Louisville Cardinals offense takes the field to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had his offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's York. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Hard running there. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Off the play fake on first down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Pulls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the law. He has incredible vision. He can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Makes the grab on the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's York. With the catch, it's Algier. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Cardinals come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick release by the QB. Oh, he's got some space. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinal. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game too, as complete a win as they've had for some time. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On target. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back. But, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. 2nd down now after the sack. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets open down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Syracuse right back at it. To the air on 1st down. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
On to the offense. The offense goes with the run on 3rd and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical. The defense is having absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense, committing to the run, being physical, and stuffing this offense.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. To the air, it's York. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Syracuse.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it on the left. Running free at the 20. Touchdown, Louisville. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Syracuse, 0.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Makes the catch. It's Hagan. At the 35, he's open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play.
Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Takes the handoff. It's Hagan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. It's on target and complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Back to throw, it's York. And some room to work. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Algier. There he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone. They are set up at the 17. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You can clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
He's straight downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Algier. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Burden. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Burden. Caught, and he's close to the first down on the nice pickup there. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Fires to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Cardinals will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time receiver knocking it loose.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's disappointing for this offense. I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out, start fast. We're trailing. Got to put some drives together, some possessions, and then come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
Gets it out fast. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Syracuse right back at it. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Nice job. Listen, catch the football, understand 4th is short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Grabs it in the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Syracuse. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TV.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking for a man. It's York. Got it in the middle, it's Murphy. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Lyle. Fighting off the defender. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Cardinals are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's York. Grabbed on the outside, it's Lyle. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Syracuse right back at it.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. You got to communicate.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Up-tempo for the offense.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Burden. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Burden. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback adapting. Touchdown Orange. They move on top here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Dropping back, it's York. He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They could have used a little bit more there and picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. From the gun, running back on the move. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down.
Breaks into the open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Woods. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll move the tight end. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cuse. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's York. That's reeled in, it's Algier. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the right. There he goes. And he's still running after the move. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to get it back to the other?
Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a 2-possession game.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
A first down run on the doorstep. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Grab behind the line. It's Woods. He gets across the goal line into the end zone for the 2, and he pushes the lead to 11.
36, Louisville, 25.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's York. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to. They had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, and get out of here with the W.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Syracuse.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.